Uh,
Mm.
Asdar is certified PMP. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. He joined the program, and every single thing he has done is just amazing. Asdar, let's jump to the exam day. So you give exam. How was the exam?
It was, I can say it was easy. Uh, actually, I think it was due to preparation, your sport guidance, uh, because I think because I have not given the examination in last, so I can't say it was easy or it was difficult, but it was easy for me.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. That's a very important thing to look into that. How did you manage time?
I managed well. I tell you that I completed the first part in 70 minutes.
Hmm. The first part and seven and next parts
The next part also I completed in 70 minutes.
and the last.
I completed well in time. Like I submitted the course in I think 30 seconds were remaining.
30 seconds. So the last section was more difficult. Another.
Yeah, actually, in the start of the last session, first 15, 20 questions were easy, but
Mm,
the 20 question between 20, I can say 80 to 140 to 160, the questions were little bit difficult.
mm,
So these questions actually took a long time. But after I think 160, it was 63, 65, then again the questions were easy. So I managed the time well. But at some moment I felt that I would not be able to complete well in time. But after doing around the questions from 140 to 160 onwards, so then I realized that I would be able to do in time. So I completed around 1 minute before the time, but I took some time to, submit the exam. So I submitted 30 minutes before the completion time.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, okay. There. Okay. What about those? Like, how many drag and drop questions you had in the exam?
I think there were two drag and drop questions in part one and two, and two and third session. So in total, there were five.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay.
So
That.
those were easy. I think I didn't feel any difficulty to resolve that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And any formula question?
Uh, no, no formula question, but there were some questions around CPI and SPI, though there were options that is behind the schedule ahead of budget. So nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay. How relevant those last two, three mocks that you did, the final overall mocks were for exam?
Actually, I think if I didn't do that, so I would not. I couldn't consider this exam as easy exam.
Hmm.
That were most relevant.
So the last mocks were important to give and work
Yeah,
into that way. Okay.
yeah. Actually,
Okay. What else was important for PMP exam? Now your journey has been very ups and downs. You started studying with full pace in your holidays. Then you last 10 days you took entire break. Now this is a very
yeah,
interesting. For most of the time, people say that for last 10 days I have been studying for last, let's say 2 days before the exam. For last 10 days you are not studying anything, right?
yeah,
Then you come
yeah.
back, you booked the exam and worked into that way. So how was your entire journey? You share it yourself.
Actually, I was determined to do it. You motivated a lot when I had first call with you. So you said this is your duty to give me a success in this exam, and you promised to me as a PMP. So it gave me confidence and motivation to do it. Actually, I did master in project management in 2013. So at that time, I planned to do PMP, and I was struggling for it. I was searching for a good coach. but eventually I found you. And thank you so much, you. And so you guided me a lot. And I must mention Hassan Trimzi Saab. He supported me at personal level, I think so. So I think I was being followed by two people, you and Trimzi Saab both. So so he himself was also, following me, and so he was guiding me a lot, and definitely you. So actually, whenever I see your call and your text, so it was very horrifying for me that now I will be, stopped for you. And so actually, this happened. But actually, I tell you that I would like to share with the aspirants that RC must do RCA. Actually, whatsoever we learn during the classes, I think that is around 30-40% of the exam content. But the actual preparation is through the RCAs. So when you do RCAs, that gives you the confidence to be appear and to get ready for the exam. Otherwise, without RCA, I think only studying the material, taking classes, that actually helps a lot. I must
But
mention,
RCA is the key here.
Akarsi is the key. You get it. Actually you learn how to handle the exam, and most of the additional things like additional information you don't, which we don't learn from the classes and the material, that is also in that RCAs and the explanations in the RCAs.
Mm. RCS and other things were always there to look into that how
Yeah,
things can improve and what can help you into that way.
yeah,
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good.
yeah.
What else you can share to the people how they can prepare for PMP?
Yeah, I would like to say that consistency is important. If you are consistent, after completing the classes, so after doing regular RCAs and the mocks, everything. So I was confident that now I am able to appear in the exams, but due to inconsistencies, due to my official duties and some other personal assignments, I couldn't continue that pace. So that's why so I got late to appear in the exam. If you are consistent, soon after the completion of the classes, you can do the PMP in 1 month maximum. So this is the key. Consistent soon after the classes. That's very important. At some moment, I afraid that I would not be able to do PMP due to this inconsistency.
Mm.
So I would emphasize on the consistency.
Okay, so being consistent is one of the most important thing
Yeah.
that we can look into that
The
way.
other thing, I would like to mention, be in touch with the coach, facilitator, regularly visit the groups. It gives the motivation. So now when you see daily basis, 2-3 people are passing the exam, so it also gives the motivation to do something.
Mm-hmm. Gee, anyone has any question they would like to ask Ramesh, Khalid? Ramesh, good to have you. Ramesh, you want to say something? Okay, so yeah, good to have you, Asdar. Finally, we were able to clear the PMP, and I'm happy that the promise that we did on the first day, on the first call. You remember the first call? I do. The
Yes.
promise I made you, and you said me, sir, I haven't studied for a long time. So how it's going to happen? I told you, leave it up to me. I was able to deliver that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now you can have your trip easily, the trip that you are going to, and just send me Asdar your picture. I will put it as a thumbnail and see
Yeah.
what's one the most important thing. Each one, teach one is the mantra of the game. If you can help other people's, guide them, coach them, that will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
great. And
I'm all
next,
the time available. So I am in groups. I will be helping wherever I think I can.
thank you,
So surely.
thank you very